Hello friends, I'm going to do a quick one-page wonder tutorial. I saw this on YouTube by a lady by the name of Sweet Bee Designs. I think Designs is added, I'm not sure, it's Sweet Bee. And I love it, and I thought, well, let me try it and demonstrate it. I haven't tried it yet. I've cut the paper, so we'll go over this together. Using one sheet of 12 by 12 paper, single-sided or double-sided, doesn't matter, single-sided you can use. And this is all that you're gonna have left over after you cut out all your pieces. So this paper I got at a thrift store a while ago, and I'm just now using it, but I've already cut the pieces out ahead of time. So you're gonna cut one piece at 4.5 by 12 inches, which this is gonna be your main page. We're going to cut another piece that will be a back pocket at 4.5 by 6. And then you're gonna cut down 4 by 5.5. This will give you the pocket. And then you will cut 2 tags out at 2.5 by 4.5. So technically this is what you're gonna have left from your 12 by 12 paper, okay? And the order that I gave the cuts, the order that I showed you the paper is the order that you should make the cut so that you'll be able to use all your paper without wasting most of it, any of it really. So let's get to it. What you're going to need is some adhesive, a bone folder, and a hole punch. It's not required, not necessary, but it's something that you may want to use. And this is a 1.5 inch for me. If you were to use, let me just put these in the order that I'm going to be using them. Single-sided paper, this one just happens to be double-sided. If you are going to use a single-sided paper, the part with the design goes flat like this. You're going to fold it. So if say this side was flat or blank, you would fold it with the design facing up. What you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half. I really don't have double-sided paper. I just happened to look and found this paper, and I thought it was really pretty. And so it's very thick too. And fold it. So you don't need to measure your score lines. This is just an easier way to do it. Because not everybody has measuring instruments or scoreboards and things, so it makes it a little bit difficult. But so I'm doing this without any help from that. Once this is folded in half, you're going to take the flap and you're going to fold that back. And so now you're going to have this piece here. And if you don't have a bone folder, you can use the back end of your scissors like so. So if you don't have a bone folder, you can use your scissors. You can use your finger, you can use a ruler, you can use whatever you have. And this is the whole gist of the whole project. You can seal this up so that you can have a tag. If you're going to use this for a little tag, you can use your hole punch, your circle punch. I'm not very good at this, but here it goes. So here's my little punch here. Okay, and then I am going to seal this in 2 ways, okay? So I'm gonna use my wet glue, and I'm gonna just put it on this side here, and just a little ribbon here, not a straight line. My arms are sore because I've been working out, so I might be squeezing a little harder than usual. Lord, my arms are super sore. And for those that are following me know that I'm on my weight loss journey yet again, and I'm excited about it. But anyway, that's a story for a whole nother day. And so here we go, okay? Before we get to the inside part, you're gonna take the piece that is 4.5 by 6. This is gonna be the back pocket that's gonna attach here. You can also create a thumb notch on this. You can measure, eyeball it. I'm not measuring, I'm going to eyeball it. And I use this here as my guides. You see that little gap here and the little gap here? There's these little notches right here. So that's, oops, sorry. That's where I'm actually going to use as my guide and punch. And, oh, that's not too bad. And so now we're going to adhere this on the back. This again is going to be a pocket, so I am going to use 3 sides of it, or add adhesive on 3 sides. Okay, and this should align perfectly. You know, you can sew this if you wanted to. Total preference. I don't have a sewing machine, so I'm just going to use adhesive. And so now you have a pocket here, okay, and a pocket here. Now, keep in mind, the wider the bead of glue you use, the less space you have inside for a pocket. So the thinner the bead, the more space you'll be able to have to attach something in there. Now, this is the front pocket, which I'm going to open this here, and this is going to go here. This piece measures 4 by 5.5 and scored at a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So if you want to make your pocket, you don't have to have a pocket, but I scored it at a 1/2 inch all the way around. For this piece, you do need a scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, you can use your trimmer and put this inside in your trimmer, and where the blade usually goes, you can put the line there on where your trolley is, or the little well, and just use a burnisher of some sort and go in the trough, and then you'll be able to do it that way. I mitered my corners, which means cut the edges off where they intersected so that I can create a pocket, and I think I'm going to use this page here because I don't want more circles. So I am going to fold and burnish, fold and burnish. This is super easy. This is great for you ladies that do your ATC cards. You can mail these in a 5x7 envelope. And there you go. I mean, just another way that you ladies can use that. And so now I'm going to center this on the inside here. And I kind of want it, you can decide where you want it top center. I'm gonna make it even with the bottom so that it all stays flush. That's just me. You can put it sideways if you want. You can do whatever you want. But I'm gonna go ahead and, since I'm already making circles here, I'm gonna go ahead and create another thumb notch and add adhesive to my 3 sides here to close the pocket. And I like wet glue specifically for pockets because if I use double-sided tape, I've noticed that whatever insert I use, it kind of gets stuck there, and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna eyeball this in the center somehow, as long as it's flush to the bottom. It's gonna go down a little bit. And the beauty about wet glue, as I've mentioned several times on my videos, gives you a little wiggle room that you can slide your project and align it so you have a few moments, even though it sets fast, but you have a little bit of working time. And here's your inside pocket. Okay, it's gonna go here, and that's it. This is all she wrote. These tags, you can, do a little hole on here, add your little grommets and adhere things, whatever you want to do. I'm just sharing you bare bones so that you can just take a look. I don't like to decorate my things while I'm showing tutorials because I don't want you to think that that's the only way to do it. You can embellish however you want, do what you want, add more, add less. But if it's something you're gonna mail, I wouldn't embellish with very thick embellishments because then you're gonna have to pay more for postage. And then that's it. You can create you can add your ATC back here. You can add another big tag back there, journaling spot. You can add this to an existing journal. So there's a lot of possibilities here. And this is super quick, super easy. You have 12 by 12 sheets of paper that are just random that you bought just to keep in your stash. Well, I had this in my stash for a while and I said, well, let me just use it for this. And it actually turned out pretty nice. You can tie it with some ribbon, whatever you like. But this is it. Quick, easy, simple project, something for you to do. I hope you like it. I can't wait to see what you come up with. And thank you guys. Until next time. Bye.